Ben and Billy are the ones. They wanna get you high. We're all stars now. In the post show, we're all stars now.
In the post show. It's the post show. We're back. We're here on the post show.
It's the post show
It's
live.
the post show.
Live on Twitch.
Oh no, we're on YouTube now.
Live on YouTube.
Yeah, it's confusing because we started with YouTube, and then we went to Twitch, and now we're back on YouTube again. I know, I'm pulling us all over.
It's a little wild.
It's wild. It's wacky.
I'm still over on the Twitch page, and there's 400 people just sitting there that need to come over right now. I'm linking it, and I'm clicking over, and now I have the YouTube page up here. Whew. Everybody like this stream right now. The more likes you give, the more views we get. It's a beautiful symbiotic relationship we have with you, the fan base. The fan base. Without you guys, there's no us.
Yes.
I would still do just fine, but poor Ben, he needs you guys.
I'd be dead. I would cease to exist.
He would he'd dissipate into thin air. It's so sad. That was fun having Casey back on.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that chill aspect.
Yeah, we just
Hanging
talked about
and-
whatever.
and
I
talking.
don't know what to put in the title for this episode that will be uploaded. I don't know. I have no fucking clue how to title this shit. So I guess you'll have to help me think of a title because I don't even remember what the fuck we talked about.
Yeah, if anybody here has any suggestions.
Whoa, no, I was asking you for your help.
I'm saying I don't have any either. I merely existed here. I showed up. I sat. I ate a Chipotle bowl. You could say Billy eats a Chipotle bowl while Casey Tron smokes a ganja berry.
That's a horrible title.
I mean, it's pretty bad, but watch the bowl of gravy guy? What do you mean? What do you mean?
The bowl of gravy guy.
I don't know what that is.
The bowl of gravy guy. Yeah, so everyone come. First of all, anyone who qualifies, get into the waiting room because we'll pull people in and talk to them. Egghead, where's Egghead?
Mm-hmm. Is the YouTube chat down? It does look like it is. Yeah.
Why is it down?
I don't know. That's terribly unfortunate. You said test.
Yep. Oh, there we go.
What is that?
There we go.
What is? Maybe nobody was talking. Maybe everybody was being silent.
Yeah, I'm like, what?
Maybe everybody's not talking. So, free flow convo. Yes, that's basically what it was.
Yeah, that's what it was.
What were the big moments that we talked about tonight?
You know, see, I would love to have a clip, like someone to give me ideas where to clip episodes. Like if there was something you thought that would make a good clip, so I can get clips being uploaded somewhere soon.
Do you think pork sliders, QAnon, diarrhea would pick up some views?
I think diarrhea would probably demonetize.
Damn.
See, that's the hardest part about doing this is like,
woof.
Yeah, you have to think about how to word things so carefully. It's stupid.
Yeah. What was the Bristol scale?
Yeah. Yeah, well, you could probably do that. You could probably say Bristol scale.
But no, that's not going to get anybody's attention, right?
Right.
There's like 7 people that search Bristol scale because they're sick in the head. They're going to come say, we don't want to watch these cute people be cute. We want to look at poopies.
Everyone, please like the stream. And we're doing the post show for free on YouTube, which almost never happens.
Almost never.
There we go. There we go.
Gordon Dave
All right.
getting us closer.
We're coming over to meet our goal. We're 3/4 of the way there, a little more than that. Please.
We're almost 4/5 of the way there.
4/5.
We're just under 4/5. Yes, Chet Lemon, exactly. Diarrhea Perlman. That's a perfect name. QAnon cultist poisoned by priest's pork. I like that one,
Yes.
Nicole. DJ Fixol dropping in that 66%. Thank you very much. I try, but I can't hold on.
Yeah, everybody. Tip train time.
Hot Thoughty Boys Sit and Talk Shit. It's a pretty good name. That's a pretty good name. Bloop, bloop. Bloop, bloop.
That's a pretty good name.
What's up, Troy? I was talking to Troy this weekend, and Troy Monroe, is soon to be the next internet meme.
Troy Monroe?
Yes.
Who the fuck is that?
Troy's on a episode of TLC television coming out. I don't know. The show's called like my feet are killing me or something.
Oh,
I don't know.
Cool.
Troy's gonna be known as Bunyan Man. I don't know exactly.
Good job, Troy.
What Troy will be named as, but
I'm
yeah,
proud.
Pin is on there too. It's gonna be wild.
Okay. On TLC?
Yes.
Formerly the Learning Channel.
The
Now
Learning
you'd be
Channel.
lucky if you learn anything on it.
Yes, we demand content. We got content, maybe. Here's the deal, guys. Where's this bowl of gravy? Is it in the
Okay,
the
for one
suggestions?
thing,
Just the tip. Choo choo.
choo-choo.
JC, thank you very much. for
So
that train up to
people
over
haven't
100%.
been sending in content like they used to, man. I used to get a mountain of content sent to me, and people don't do it anymore. It would be really cool if people started sending us videos or articles or memes, even memes. Like, we'll do meme reviews. If you want, like, to send us fucking stupid memes, we can put them up, like screenshots or whatever. That kind of stuff. Whatever. All right, here comes some motherfuckers. Here's Boobry.
Boobry, how you doing?
I'm doing pretty fine, especially since it's so early.
Oh yeah.
It's soon 6 a.m. here.
It's 8:35 Pacific Standard Time, PM.
Standard
on the
time.
West
You're
Coast.
Right. You're right. It is standard time.
I'm
right
gonna
now.
be saying Pacific Standard Time when it's Pacific
You're a
daylight
garbage
time.
human.
I'm gonna.
Will you
I know it.
specifically do it?
I will specifically say it's Pacific Standard Time when it's Pacific Daylight Savings Time. I will do
Yeah,
it.
do
I
it.
won't do it on purpose. I will do it because I don't care.
If you do it on purpose, you care.
Yeah, I was gonna say it sounds
Yeah.
like you.
I just think PST rolls off the tongue.
Okay.
Well, say PST then.
That's what I plan on doing. But what I might have to start doing is just saying, now that I know it's an issue, I might have to condition myself to say, it is 8:36 p.m. Pacific Time on the West Coast. That's what I'll have to say.
I mean, every time I hear like announcements from you guys or anyone in the US and they say, oh, it's this time, and they don't say what time zone, I'm like, okay, now it's super sleuth time. Try and look up where they are.
Billy Gray wants to know why I'm even in the waiting. I don't know, Billy. I have no idea. Right now, we're just celebrating the last few days of Pacific Standard Time before we put it away for the foreseeable future.
I mean, Billy, if Billy Gray, if you don't have anything to say, or I mean, I don't have much to say, but if you don't want to come in here, why are you there? Otherwise, be there, right? It's not much harder.
Ben, I still haven't got my actual
So what's up
maniacs
with you
except for
guys?
Billy. I have always been a $25 patron. Left you a message on Payton a while ago. Still love you, not bitching.
I'll have to take a look. There was a portion of time where a few people didn't have their address on their account, and the system it just like was kicking out. Like the system I used to like print up the postage and everything would just get rid like it wouldn't process an order for someone who didn't have an address because it couldn't. So there are a few people that didn't have their address. I don't know about your story, but I'll have to look into it. But yeah, there's a few people when I do my next shipment, which is next week, that are gonna get a few characters or a few figures because they missed a few. But most people are getting one, which is the wizard one. And then the Pimp Monk ones are in production right now. So
Zero Run says they sent the bowl of gravy video everybody's talking about. What is this bowl of gravy video?
It sounds disgusting just by the description.
Yeah, bowl of gravy. All right.
More or less asks, Billy, are you able to tickle your hole? Of course. I don't, because I'm not a sick, sadistic son of a bitch.
How's
Testing
it
1 2
sadistic
1
to
2.
tickle your own hole?
I don't know.
Come on, Billy.
Yeah,
Yes, we can hear you.
I'm
Come on,
sorry.
Billy. Tickle that hole.
I sent
Come on.
that video. It's in
can do
Crazy People and
buddy.
Cutting the Fat.
Okay. Devin Mays says, first time watching the stream, can you do a shot for me? Devin, we ain't got no shots to shoot.
There is stuff to shoot. Yeah, there's.
We got none.
Do not shoot heroin.
I've
Just
got a
don't do it.
gun.
No, not
Be
heroin.
correct.
We have all of that like weird booze that Billy left over here a while back when we did that crazy drinking contest where I got stupid wasted.
What
I had
kind of
like a-
weird booze do you have left?
It was a bunch
weird.
of rock gut garbage booze.
It's some weird
It
stuff.
was great. It's like all
Don't
of it's like
drink it,
flavored.
Billy. You don't need to drink. Especially
Like, how can
wine
people
stuff,
drink
Billy.
shit like that? Like Fireball. It's disgusting.
Oh no, I like
Fireball's-
Fireball.
Yeah, Fireball's like better than this shit.
Yeah, Fireball's better.
I had some McClellan scotch last night. I guess the Highlanders just pour a little water in it. That's what the Highlanders do.
Yep, open it up a little bit.
Yeah, Joe. Joe
like,
poured
you
it
don't
for
have
me.
to, but it does change the taste slightly. Like it can make it easier to taste the different tastes. and shit.
Yeah, Joey made me a couple of glasses of McClellan. The third glass I asked for ice, and he was like, "Okay." The Highlanders don't do it that way.
The Highlanders, yeah, you'll never be a Highlander.
I don't need to.
Well, there
be.
can be
My
only
high school
one.
was the Highlanders.
They use cold stones as to not change the water content.
Yeah,
And
They
I
use
think
they use
that's
an
like
ice cream
from-
shop.
Cold Stone.
Yeah, cool.
And then once they pour
I-
it, they sing you a song.
Yeah,
So,
I think it comes from like their river pellet stones, like smooth pellets or whatever. Originally.
Oh yeah, folks. Fat man here.
We are not on Twitch.
We are not.
Hey, Peter Griffin.
For your viewing pleasure, I'm gonna drink
Oh, Peter.
this bowl of gravy.
Grave.
I have seen this.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Lois. Look, I got me a bowl of
A
gravy.
bowl of gravy, folks.
No, oh.
Hard times fell on the Numa Numa guy after that Weezer video.
That's who I thought it
My-
was at first.
Bowl
My-
of gravy, folks.
That's some early meme shit right there.
Oh yeah.
Does he
yeah.
spill gravy into his like the patch of hair between his titties?
Nice fresh bowl of gravy.
Get all over.
Like, why is he
He's got
drinking
like a
gravy?
wolf cavern between his breasts.
Did you ever do this, Billy?
Around the time of the 2017 meetup, we watched this on the show.
You watched this on the show in 2017?
Yeah, I do. I
Yeah,
do
but-
not remember. You
Would've been
remember
late
better
August.
than me.
I don't
It was
remember.
right around the time of the meetup.
I do not remember.
I don't remember this.
Yeah.
Billy, did you ever drink gravy?
I believe it.
yeah, folks.
You're ruining your life.
You're ruining your life.
Bowl of gravy.
You wouldn't even get a friggin' garbage job where you're acting.
Yeah,
So that's his dad
folks.
yelling at him?
Yeah.
Oh man.
He's just like, yeah, gravy.
Whatever,
From where is
Papa.
he
Yeah,
yelling?
that's what
Is
I
he
said,
like
Sam.
outside the door? or-
I think so.
Billy, is this like a fat guy thing or?
This is definitely a fetish thing.
Yeah, gravy.
Fetish, okay.
Guys like this get paid. He probably got paid $500 to drink gravy and slap his belly with his shirt off.
What's
There's
that between his tits?
Hey,
That's-
is
that's
this Kalo's
hair.
future?
No,
this could be Kalo's future.
it looks like
My belly
scar
is
tissue or something.
He probably had open heart
Thin.
surgery below his fur. Like
Maybe.
that's definitely where you would go
That's
if you had to
progress.
have open heart
All right,
surgery.
everyone, please like the stream. Please do us a like. Do us a solid and like the stream, and help us reach the goal. 83%. We're so close. If everyone just throws in a $5 or come on, if you made some money off of GameStop, throw a little to DP. Why not?
I wish I did the GameStop shit. I wish I
Me too,
learned
man.
of it sooner.
Yep.
I'm
So
not
has
that much on
everyone
Reddit
been.
anymore.
Yeah, it's insane.
Yeah, I can't believe there's a bunch of autists on Reddit
ruining
that
life.
stuff.
Ah, yeah, folks, a boy.
Just think I'm a
Poured onto
puke.
cities. Come on. I'm trying to get off this.
Delicious.
I'm having another heart attack.
Billy Gray, you're very low.
Yeah, to take.
Boy, you're heavy.
Ball your gravy.
Ah, yeah, folks, a boy, you're heavy.
Ball your gravy. Ah, yeah, folks. He's a real entertainer.
He is.
Like, yeah, folks. A bowl of gravy.
A
Come
bowl.
on, come on.
Ladies and gentlemen.
I could have drank a ladle, I could have drunk a mug, but no, I'm drinking a bowl of gravy. Bowl of gravy. Troy Monroe.
This disturbs me more than if
Yeah,
he would have had bread and like dipped it and smeared it all over himself
A
and
nice
then ate it.
boy, you're heavy.
Just drinking
Yeah,
gravy.
Yeah, if it's a straight drinking gravy, man.
Watch that gravy.
Troy Monroe, thank you for the $10 super chat. If you guys want to donate to tonight's goal, use the Streamlab link below. The Streamlab link is the what delivers to the goal. But thank you for the support
We
with the
appreciate
super
it.
chat, Troy Monroe. Very
Is Billy
appreciated.
Gray low for only me? Or is
No,
he
he's
low for
pretty
everyone?
quiet. He's a quiet boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's always like this.
I mean, it's muffled very low.
How is it now?
Better.
That's better.
Okay, so you guys can hear it, but I can't.
Well, there you go. You started
You
muffling
try
out
to
again.
laugh a little bit again.
What is that thing?
Ah, yeah, folks, a nice boy, heavy.
Buy your gravy.
Was that
Nice
like-
boy.
I'm getting drunk off of it now.
Yeah, you never get a good gravy drunk coming in?
Until next time, folks.
Until next time, folks.
Bye-bye.
Ah, it's only.
And have a nice day.
It's almost like
Awesome.
it's almost like Brett Keane. Trumpster Bob is in the chat. He's like, "Is this man pregnant and milking babies?"
I hope that's not adrenochrome in the gravy bowl.
Were you ever this fat to drink
Milking
gravy?
babies.
Was I ever as fat as the gravy drinking guy?
No, were you
fatter
ever
than-
fat enough to drink gravy?
I
When
saw.
drinking gravy.
You know what? I saw Trumpster Bob stream in his new mansion, and it was pretty
Oh.
impressive. You know what else he's
Nice.
got in there?
What?
He's got a portal to another dimension in this mansion.
That's not bad.
Because you could see, like, behind him, he was, like, phasing in and out of reality.
So it's like the dimension?
Yes.
Dimension?
He has a
The
portal
mansion
to another
dimension.
dimension in his new mansion.
No need to mention the mansion dimension, Benjamin.
That's a convenient thing to have.
Well done.
Not a
Tell
bad.
you what, man, I built this here teleporter majigger to a different dimension. I'm gonna go to the dimension where Trump won. Nah.
Dot executables, please don't use the word majigger on our stream.
Yeah, that's a little too close.
Only we can use that word.
If I could phase in and out of reality, I would do it all the time.
Can I shotgun Bud Light? I mean, I could technically. I'm not going to.
Oh, someone asked you to do it. I thought someone asked if they could do it. No.
Yeah, you guys are allowed to shotgun
Bud
Bud Light if you're 21 years or older, and you're not living in your parents' house.
Shotgun things. Why
So
do you shotgun beer?
shotgunning a beer is you open the beer, but you also
you poke a hole in it.
You poke a hole in it so it pours quicker.
Yeah.
The air allows
you
it to
poke a hole in it in the side, then you open the tab so air can get in, and then you drink it like all at once.
Egghead, come join us in here.
Oh, it's gonna be
I
like
see
that.
what you guys are doing. Talking behind my backsies.
away with words. Do a Bud Light Lime. Y'all
I'm
are-
done. I'm done.
D-O-N-E. Done.
D-O-N-E. Done.
Hi, Eggy.
Yellow.
There he is.
Yellow.
How are you?
Return to sender.
Wow.
What? Fine.
Wow.
I'm doing
Wow.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially for 6 a.m.
So how's that smile going, Egghead?
It
How's
comes and
the
goes.
smile going?
It comes and goes.
It's going away.
Welcome back, Egghead. Do you guys want to hear some really fucked up stuff I just found? Some really messed up stuff?
What?
Depends.
I don't know. Depends.
It's pretty messed up. There's a guy
I'm down.
that murdered 2 women and then went on Instagram Live with their bodies laying around. Yeah, and he claims that a local rapper had tried to set him up, and that's why he did the murders. This is absolutely
How does
horrible.
that make sense?
I don't know. This is horrible. The guy went on Instagram Live. This is terrible. I hate this.
Who were the people?
Were you that rapper? Were you that rapper, Billy?
No comment.
Wow.
Tupac and Shakur and Biggie Smalls are both trying to hit me up for a crime I didn't do.
I mean, I saw a pretty fucking fucked up thing the other month or whatever. A streamer on YouTube or Twitch or whatever, he locked his girlfriend outside, pregnant girlfriend, and she froze to death.
Really?
And he
that.
brought
I
her
heard
in
about
again, her corpse, while streaming.
No.
And then sitting there crying.
Really?
Yeah, it's disgusting, dude. It's disturbing as fuck. He locked her outside because I think donors or something. And then
Oh
he
my
brought her
God.
in. Yeah.
Because donors? Can you believe that?
Yeah. I don't know if they actually donated to say this.
I think
but
they legit did though.
Yeah, I'm saying I don't know if it was donos.
How
or
long was
just
she
the
outside
chat,
for?
But I don't know. I just I heard about it. I looked in the page on Reddit or whatever. There was a link to it. I just
Stone
skipped
Boy.
through it fast, and it was
Thank you, Spirit
it's
Flame.
fucking disturbing, dude.
Oh my gosh.
She was only in her underwear, and this was in Russia.
Yeah.
Yeah, in winter.
Yep, that's where it's fucking freezing over there.
Yeah. So when
This guy
you
was
brought
30.
up,
Where am I supposed to buy all my Dogecoin now? Jube, I don't know, dude. The internet, man.
It's fucking Dogecoin is just I can't believe how far it's gone.
it's a meme, dude.
But
I know.
Making money.
That's what makes it so amazing.
Yeah, meme stocks, man. They're popular now.
I was trying to buy it when it was half a cent, and I couldn't figure out how to buy it. I'm such a boomer, dude. This is all the kids are gonna get super rich because they know how to buy Doge. Now Doge is on Robinhood, but the damn thing was shut down. I was getting it when it was 1.3 cents, or 1 1/3 cent. I was trying to buy it, and it wouldn't work, so I went to sleep. I woke up, it was 8 cents. I was like, "Geez, Louise, I would have made so much cash, so much cash."
I just love that Zoomer nihilism is just making a complete joke out of Wall Street. It just makes me so happy.
All because fucking people shut down buying GameStop and fucking AMC.
You don't fuck with Wall Street Bets lolcow
That
stocks.
comes back to your
You don't
ass.
fuck with Reddit. You don't fuck with Reddit.
They're the Wall Street bets boys. They're psychos, man. They're such weirdos. It just warms
they
the heart.
call each other the R word all the time. It's like
Redditors. Yeah, it's the most offensive thing you can be called.
So this guy that locked his girlfriend outside, he poured water over her. They said he locked her outside in her underwear after pouring water over her. And she tried to wrap herself in a jacket. He took away and said, "You need to sober up." She was outside in the bitter cold for up to 15 minutes.
That's murder. I mean, that's legit murder.
It's not manslaughter. It's murder. And like, if I knew that guy before he went to jail, I'd probably kick his ass. Even if he could kick my ass, I would do my best.
Scooby-Doo, and now they are up for a peace prize.
Wait, what?
That's not true.
Well,
That's not
Scoob
true.
was getting up there in years. He got rabies. You had to take him out back.
Yeah, you know, Scoob is a German Shepherd, right? He's not. He's a Dane.
Yeah, that's
He's
what
a
I
great
always
Dane.
thought.
I was just making a Nazi joke.
Yeah.
Antifa was killing Nazis, but really.
Remember Marmaduke?
I don't remember Marmaduke.
No?
No.
I do.
No.
What's the name of the Clifford? The big red dog or whatever?
Dude. They're making that
I've
into a
only seen
movie now.
Yeah, I've only seen
Marmaduke
mentions of that.
was like a big Great Dane animated character.
There are no great things.
Pretty sure
they are
Clifford is gonna
okay
bomb
at best.
big time.
Oh yeah.
So this guy continued to stream for 2 hours after his girlfriend had died outside. He brought her in, and after her death, the stream went for 2 hours. The medics or whatever, the police were there, and the stream kept going. This is
Yeah, the
sick.
corpse was like in the background for quite a bit.
It's fucked up.
It's totally fucking insane. By the way, Billy, the one you mentioned where a guy killed two, was it girls? Women?
Yeah.
Whatever. Who were they to him? Were they just random people he met, or?
Well, they may have been next to the like the rapper he said blamed them on. I don't know. Like he was trying to blame it on another rapper. So I didn't find a story for it. I just found a comment on Twitter with pictures, and I was like, oh no. Oh no.
He
Oh
wanted
no.
a threesome
No,
and couldn't
no.
take the rejection. Fucking
I think the
insane.
real lesson here is don't kill people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Wow,
if you
that was
do,
enlightening.
don't bring it up on social media.
And if you do bring it up on
There you go.
social
So
media,
stupid.
if you do bring it up on more social media, make sure to tell people to like, subscribe, and call the police.
Or do what Baked Alaska did and live stream the entire murder.
We live in a world in which people will go out and commit federal crimes during a pandemic and won't even wear a fucking mask.
Yeah.
Hey, can you guys hear me now?
Yeah.
Yes.
We know for sure that Baked
Yeah?
Alaska's fucked. Like,
Yeah.
he broke his parole,
Okay, cool.
dude.
Yeah.
I found an article that just came out yesterday that said they connected him to a 2016 election fraud case. So he's fucked.
Yeah, it's
Baked
funny
Alaska
how the
is?
right is.
So an interesting thing happened today. I got a call.
Yeah,
from
I
my
heard he
uncle,
is.
and he wanted me to upload. Like he wanted me to cut up like bits and pieces of the Western movies and upload them to YouTube.
Oh yeah?
I said I'll think about it.
What bits? Did he have specific bits?
No, like just like scenes. He just wanted me to like take clips from the movies and just upload them to a YouTube channel. I don't know if he wants me to create a new YouTube channel specifically for the movies, or if he wants me to upload them to my old YouTube channel.
I don't think he wants you to upload them to your old YouTube channel, does he?
We got
Maybe he means the West is dead. He wants you to upload that to kind of send a message to everyone.
What stock apps do you guys recommend asking for a friend? Well, Jube,
doubt it.
you can use our link below to download the Robinhood.
I don't have it up or maybe I do still. Oh yeah, it is up right now.
Oh my god. I was wondering if you guys were still gonna do that after all that happened.
No, we haven't been openly promoting it or anything.
I told
but-
Ben, I was
Yeah.
like, dude, if you promote this Robinhood app, we're gonna get hurt.
No, we're
People
not.
are gonna revolt against us. It's
Yeah.
not
It
the
was so
time.
funny. Like the last 4 shows or
They're gonna
something in a
lead a raid.
row, it has been pushed quite a bit.
Someone,
then that happened.
No, Billy.
Some fucking stupid concern
Time is
troll.
now.
Hold on, I'm talking. Some like stupid concern troll on Twitter was like, "You better disavow Robinhood right now," and I responded with the affiliate link. I was like, "Here, you can get a free stock."
What was
That's
his free
funny.
stock?
What?
Tell
What
him
free
yourself.
stock did he get?
I don't think he got one.
Oh, damn.
I don't think he's gonna sign up.
Damn.
I mean, I think it's pretty fucked what they did. I don't really care if you are.
But people are
affiliated with
acting
them or
like
not
it was
anymore.
only them.
It kind
It
of
was-
sounds.
People are acting like it was only
Robin
Robinhood that did it, but it wasn't just them, right?
Kind of sounds like it was a smart thing to do to me.
I don't know about that.
I
We'll
think
see. I think they're getting sued.
if
and
their
shit.
explanation is
there's
true,
a class action lawsuit. I think.
if their
That
explanation
sounded
is
like
true,
the
they
smart
they
thing.
kind of had to, so they wouldn't lose all their capital on the.
Because they're giving out free trades. That was
Yeah.
why they had
They're
to
saying
do
the
it.
stock was so volatile that the fees that they had to process was 10 times the normal number, and the number of
Sure.
processes were so high that they would have
Right.
they weren't able to do it comfortably, is the words they said.
I mean, they might still get screwed over, but I think
yeah,
that's the
like
only
how
thing they
uncomfortable was it? How uncomfortable was it?
had. Like
They
everyone got
didn't do
screwed
one of
over,
those.
basically.
Didn't one of those? What do you call them? Whatever capital run ads on like CNN right after or the day after, saying like, "Oh, they are sharply going down, the GameStop stocks. They are so bad right now." When I saw that, I had a good chuckle.
I
They're
saw
trying to,
something about that, too.
make people panic. Yeah, they're trying to make people panic to sell the stocks.
Of
But
course,
it doesn't work.
Is that
Of course
real
they're gonna
Joe?
Try that.
That's real Joe.
No.
That's not.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
Joe Wisdom. Real Joe's not
It's
here.
And he
Joe
doesn't know who
Mama.
Marmaduke is.
It's Joe.
Yeah, Joe's
don't-
here because
Yeah,
we didn't know who Marmaduke was.
I know who
So that is,
Marmaduke
that is a
is.
terrific failing.
Yeah, but Billy didn't.
I didn't
that
know
not-
I'm
who
not
Marmaduke was.
surprised.
You're not surprised?
No.
You know I did though. The real
I've
Billy.
heard the name. I don't think I've ever.
Just kidding.
I know you are.
So, what
Yeah,
were you here to
Marmaduke.
talk about Marmaduke or something?
In great detail,
Go ahead.
starting from the beginning.
Okay.
So when it first came out in
Take us
June
back.
1954,
If everybody would shut the fuck up when Joe's talking about Marmaduke, please.
I mean, he left out.
I have nothing to go with Marmaduke. I was just coming in because I was
What?
wondering
What?
why
I got this whole
you guys weren't at
presentation
Goya.
ready for you.
Presentation.
All right, start the
Wikipedia.
Marmaduke is a newspaper comic strip revolving around the Winslow family and their Great Dane Marmaduke, drawn by Brad Anderson from June 1954 to 2015.
There we go.
Is there a strip of a dog humping somebody's leg?
I don't know. Maybe. I don't know if it.
I would
got
like to
that.
read that.
I don't know if it got that
We should
risque.
bring back the information segment.
Maybe not for Marmaduke, but I'm sure there's been some sort of strip that had a dog humping someone's leg.
Trumpster Bob is here. We should talk to him.
Oh no.
You want to talk to him, Joe?
Get
Oh
him in here.
no.
Get him
I
in
gotta
here.
give the baby a bath, but I'll listen in.
Oh, okay.
that a
Because I've
euphemism?
talked to him plenty of times.
Oh,
Bath
no.
time already?
Yep.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
You gotta talk to them queermosexuals from California.
Has he still been nice after that time he was?
That was the last time we
very
talked to
nice?
him.
Yeah.
I was afraid
Yeah.
of jinxing it by
Like,
talking to him again.
He's in chat
I
right
mean-
now being a sweet Trumpster.
Well, he's talking about Muslims.
Well, he's,
Muslim.
yeah.
Oh, he's a buddy.
He's asking if Muxie on here is Muslim. He hasn't gone anywhere negative with it yet.
Oh, okay.
Let's
All
not
right.
write
Y'all know that
by Joey. Let's not
Marmaduke
write
is a
history in the future.
Trumpster Bob would be nothing without you guys.
Oh, he's
That's
was
not fair to
nothing.
say.
Let's be honest, he's still nothing.
Yeah,
Oh
he's
my
nothing
God.
with you
Oh,
Why are
guys.
you
he's a
guys
sweet
so
boy.
sour
God,
and mean?
Nothing but a good, sweet boy with an
Oh my
amazing beard
gosh.
and a huge mansion.
That's backtracking.
Sweet boy.
he has a mansion.
You guys aren't going to be allowed in the mansion.
It's a beautiful, gigantic mansion.
Sweet boy.
I mean,
There.
Eleanor
Okay.
Roth.
Thank you. All right. All we need is 100. You know what? I'll give you guys a zap and a rip. A rip and a zap.
A rip and a zap.
A rip and a zap.
Trumpster Bob says, "Call me, or send the link."
So who? So Egghead, are you coming back for the next actual Mania? Because we're making the card really soon. No.
I'm taking my time.
Yeah.
I haven't said anything yet.
if he wasn't there last time, next time would be kind
Well,
of weird. to come right back.
he has an open invitation, but I need to know right now.
Probably not. More than likely not.
Yeah, let's go with
taking
no.
A break.
It's a no.
Let's go with no.
All right.
I'm taking a break
Ban
for a
him
while.
for life.
I'll come
It's
back
fine,
soon when I'm
man.
ready. I'll come back when I'm ready.
Think
Take a
up
break.
some
Okay.
real cringy
Alright.
ass shit, like save up some things and let it rip.
Besides, my dad's birthday is on Thursday. I want to celebrate.
Ah,
Hell yeah.
roasted
He's
cricket
75
Oh, yeah,
years old
dude.
on fucking Thursday.
What are you going to do for
Well,
celebration, Egghead?
Congratulations from all the.
I have no
drunk
fucking
peasants.
idea. I have
You
no
gotta
goddamn
drink it.
idea.
You gotta drink one shot of whiskey at least.
I'll
'cause-
drink in his honor since I probably won't be physically be able to be there for him though, because
Okay,
COVID
good.
and shit.
Yeah.
COVID
Yeah.
and shit.
You should buy him like a kidney or something on the black market and have it sent.
I
to
ain't doing that.
Give him a
Yeah,
kidney.
use
Do
I
it,
got him- I got him a
Egghead.
funny-
Do
I got him
it.
a funny-
Kidney in the cooler.
That is a
Oh,
fun and
God.
cute birthday gift idea.
Cook it up for
But
him
if
and
you
let him
buy a
eat it.
kidney-
Also,
I was
don't
gonna
forget to
say
use
that.
Try it out.
Dogecoin when you're making your purchase.
Jesus Christ!
Yeah,
Just
I was gonna
get on the
fix the
dark
deal.
web and search up a kidney. That'll be easy to do.
You know what?
I mean,
Like,
yeah.
Now, I have a question for Egghead.
Yes,
Did you seriously drink your pee-pee, or was that apple juice?
that was legit piss.
I want to see this video.
Nah, man,
Thank you.
I call bullshit,
Billy,
man.
have you filled out
Yeah,
your
it tastes like
campaign
me
form for
3
mayor of
seconds ago.
Seattle yet?
Oh, shut
Make
up.
Joe your campaign manager. Also, I know Ben has a Slayer
I
story.
might be high
Let's
right
hear
now,
it.
but I'm calling
Love
bullshit,
you, guys.
man. That
and
was
let's
fucking
get this
apple
tip train
juice.
rolling to the goal.
Yeah, apple juice didn't make me throw
Yes.
I mean, unless you see the pee come out of the
Egghead, we're
pee.
gonna start having to name him Applehead.
I
mean,
don't really
Applehead.
have a Slayer story. I mean, I don't.
A Slayer story.
What about if you slayed some puss?
I think he's talking about. Stop.
The way you said that, man.
when
I
you
think
get to
he's
a certain age, you don't need to tell that story.
I think he's talking about
That was the joke.
the band, but I don't really have a story about it.
Now,
I don't know.
I know he
Slay
was.
some puss,
Yeah, he
we're
was
talking
talking about
cats, right?
Slayer.
Angel of Death knows you
Yeah.
have a Slayer story, though, Ben. They know.
I don't know what that is. Like I don't
know.
know.
They
Ben,
know.
didn't you?
So Trump believes Trumpster Bob believes that he is immune to viruses. Like he just can't get one. This is one thing I've heard him say so many times.
You should
Dude,
go. You should.
It could be true.
You should tell.
I'll tell you
us
what.
about this.
I bet.
How would he know?
You know
How
what?
would he know?
The only way you can prove this, Trumpster Bob, is if you let a gay guy with AIDS fuck you in the butt. I don't believe
Yep.
you. I don't believe this unless you're willing to do that. Maybe if you're willing to do that, I can believe
All
it.
it
Maybe that's
takes
how he
is a
knows.
crack
In the
heart.
butt?
Maybe that's how he
Or if
knows he can't get
kisses-
it.
Or if he French kisses someone with a COVID virus, maybe he already has. Right?
You need to be
Billy?
I'll
scientific
give
about
you
this
a pack
place.
of crack
Oh,
if you fuck
coronavirus
me in
is
my
not
asshole.
But,
Tell you what, man.
So what you could do
He's-
is go to like the CDC or some sort of research facility or something, and they'd pay you a lot if you had some sort of immunity to all viruses. They'd be interested in researching that shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's take this seriously because he's totally not
No,
almost
I'm
insane.
more interested in pursuing the gay
I don't know if
sex.
he's saying. I don't know if he's saying all viruses, but there's things you can do just to prove the COVID thing.
We're gonna need a control, so he's gonna need to be fucked in the ass by a gay guy who
From
doesn't
California.
have HIV too.
Jesus
Doesn't
Christ.
necessarily have to be gay.
Yep.
He
You
says,
can do it
nope,
without
real
being
talk. I
bacterial.
can't catch any virus. Chickenpox, HIV, or any virus.
He's never had
Oh.
chicken pox.
That's
I call bullshit.
Wait, if you have chickenpox once, it doesn't come back, right?
Yeah, it can
Yes, it
come
does.
back
It's
as
called
shingles, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
I had shingles when I was 25.
That's awful.
Holy shit, dude.
Super
It's the
painful.
Keystone Light. It wards it off.
I think alcohol might kill viruses, but
Oh,
it,
so you
it
mean he
definitely
has
does.
so much alcohol
No,
in
it
his
definitely
body?
does. It
No,
definitely
the
does
Keystone
outside of the
doesn't
skin.
make him immune to viruses. Wouldn't that be
Well, I
funny?
know that.
If
I
the
know that,
CDC,
yeah.
the CDC was like, drink some Keystone. That'll keep
Everyone
you
get
immune.
drunk as
Yeah,
hell,
now that they
dude.
shut
I'll be
down the
fine.
pipeline, we might be able to get some funding for the Keystone
You know what the
virus.
dude? They shut
Keystone
down all the
Lifeline.
bars, and that actually made COVID worse. If all the bars were open, it would have killed the virus.
Is that what they said?
I don't.
Because of
That's what I'm
Keystone?
saying.
Shit.
I'm wondering
I don't
what
even know
Bob's-
how anyone can drink Keystone. It's a horrible.
yeah.
I don't
it's,
like
it's
beer.
the worst
man.
beer ever,
Yeah.
dude. I
Take a
don't.
couple-
I fucking used to. I drank that
my
back in the day, dude,
secret
and I was like,
is-
I got so sick, dude. I'm like, fuck
My
that
secret
shit.
is you eat a
Go
lot
ahead.
of jalapenos, and then you just
My
like
question
push
is,
them in your
why does he
butthole, and then it
think
kills the
that? What's his
COVID inside your
rationale?
butthole.
There's definitely
I
too
figured
many
that
people
out now,
talking
you
right
say
now.
what?
Should I hang up on
This is
them?
definitely too much shit going on. Definitely too much. Do you guys want to one by one say something funny? Executables go down the list.
Okay. Well, now you're putting me on the spot.
Oh, you had no problem talking over everybody with your fucking impression.
Yeah, I know.
But now you want to shut the fuck up. Bye.
You're right.
Get rid
Oh,
of
no.
executables. We're going roast or get roasted, Papa. Billy Gray, got anything to say? You're the worst, Billy. Bye-bye. Egghead, anything you want to say?
Love you.
Love you too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Spec, anything you want to say?
Not in particular. I think I've said my bit.
All right, Spec, thank you. I do think we should get Trumpster Bob into the CDC, though. That was a great observation. Get him tested, see if we can get a brand new vaccine for COVID super strain. Eric, anything you want to say?
To be honest, the only immunity that Keystone would give somebody is an immunity to dignity. Come on.
Ooh. Okay, roast.
All right, love you guys.
Bye, Eric. Zero Ron, anything you want to say?
Billy, I love you, and you are a beautiful Dutch woman.
That was a cunty thing to say. Have a good night.
I love you.
Boober, anything you want to say?
Ja, jag gillar er. Ni är grymma. Jag gillar DP och tycker det har varit en bra show.
Oh God, I don't know what that
Pretty
was.
sure we're on a watch list now.
So
Thank you.
did he call you a Dutchman?
Zero called me a Dutch woman.
Oh.
I said there's a very cunty thing to say. So, and then I think there was like some sort of terrorist prayer that was said there at the
No,
end.
that was Swedish.
Oh, good.
What the fuck?
Good. I thought we were going to be put on a watch list.
So everyone, please like the stream. We've got a little bit more of our goal to still go. If anyone wants to help us out, there's a Streamlabs link in the description, and this is what's on the table. Hold on.
Did Ben just insinuate that Swedes can't be terrorists? That's interesting. Never thought that through before. The Swedes may not be capable of terrorism. They're capable of delicious pancakes, but maybe not terrorism. I don't know. What's better, a Swedish pancake or a Dutch baby? You guys ever have Dutch baby pancakes? They're like thick, pan baked. Why popcorn are you saying what I said was racist?
Because people have fun doing that.
Why?
There's people that it's like their hobby to go around and say what other people say is racist.
I just need popcorn to tell me whether or not a Dutch baby is better than Swedish pancakes. What are crepes? Are those French pancakes?
Well, they're like folded over.
Yeah. I wonder who's got the best pancake. What's a Blintz? Is a Blintz German?
Yes. Dude,
And then
I've had a schmoke and a pancake because I went to Holland. Isn't that weird?
Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
You had a smoke and a pancake for breakfast?
Oh, yeah.
Was it weed?
There was a coffee shop that I used to go to, and in the Netherlands, coffee shops are like weed restaurant / bars.
A blintz and a blunt? A smoke and a pancake? I don't know if I've ever made crepes. I know I've made very thin pancakes.
Crepes are like folded over and have stuff in the middle of them.
I wonder if they can hear you at all when you're not talking into the microphone.
Sorry.
I'm like,
yeah,
this-
crepes are like folded into like a tube
Yeah.
with stuff in the middle of them.
Yeah. I made very thin pancakes out of 2 eggs and 1 banana.
All right.
If you mix them together, they'll make a pancake.
I'm gonna do a thing with this. I'm gonna zap the shit out of myself. If we can reach the goal, that would be great.
You gonna have a zone and a zap?
Yeah. So I'm gonna take a big rip,
A little zip and a zap?
take a big rip, and then zap myself at 100%.
A rip and a rap? A zip and a zap?
Yes.
A tip and a tap? I need my pancake flip.
Trumpster Bob smokes the ganjas. He loves
Yeah.
that shit.
Trumpster Bob is saying that his grandma had a Pinto, and it ran for 10 years before she killed it.
Why did he tell us that?
How long? So, did she have a Pinto for only 10 years and it stopped working?
I want to hear more about Bob's story about how he walked in on Howard Stern having gay sex.
And then to top everything, Bob said, I have a tube with stuff in the center of it.
Oh, yeah?
He's talking about his peenie. Trumpster Bob's peenie.
Yeah, yep.
He asked to join. Yeah, I'm like, I don't know if we want to bring him in or not. But
Do you want to?
we could. He asked. It's been a while since we talked to our pal Bob.
All right, I'll call
Old pal Trumpster Bob. I believe he's a gay man from California.
I think so. I think you're right. Do you think he's only here because we had Casey Tron in the thumbnail?
Nah. But I think it helped. It probably helped. Have no fear, Bob is here. His panini. Billy, if you get zapped and farted at the same time, would that make you worthy enough to lift Thor's hammer? If I got zapped and farted at the same time, does that make you worthy? Does that even make you worthy? I heard that the new Thor movie, Christian Bale's playing the God Killer. That should be a pretty interesting film.
Let's see here.
We're going to have Lady Thor come through. Pretty excited for Marvel movies to start coming out again. They had the WandaVision that debuted recently. It's the
it's
4th
okay.
episode.
I thought I had Trumpster Bob in my contact list. Let's see.
He said, send me the link.
We don't have a link.
Yeah, we have to give you a call or something.
Yeah.
Call me.
Oh, here he is.
He winked when he said he had a tube of stuff in the center. Yeah, that was definitely a wink. Yeah, a little bit of a flirt. A little bit of... Bob's a little bit of a flirt. That's not a bad thing.
All right. Let's see here.
Ooh, 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 ooh.
Yeah, you got me.
Bob, how's the mansion?
Well, it's going. It's one day at a time, trying to get organized. I mean, what do you put in a room this freaking big?
Yeah, don't.
Is it expensive to heat?
I have no idea. I don't pay the bills.
Oh, you just like, are you somebody's
He's
concubine?
a gigolo. He's a gigolo.
No, they rent me a room, man. That's all it is. It's some cool guys here, you know.
Is it a whole new place than what we were accustomed to watching you in?
Oh yeah. This is I got a 8-speaker surround sound system come with the room. It's built into the walls. I got a projector TV screen. I got to get a wraparound kind of couch for that big thing, and got an awesome stereo system. Got a in the bedroom air conditioner and heater. I mean, what more could you ask for, man? I got my own little bar over there. This desk that was already in here, it's heavy. You can't even move it without you got to have like a dolly to move it. So we're going to move it over a little bit for me later on. And, you know, you can make drinks, you know, mixed drinks, coffee, whatever the hell you want over there.
How many women would I have to bring over to party with you at your new place?
However many you want to bring. Fuck it, bring it. We'll party.
Like
It's
if
a
I
party house, man.
if I just brought 2, one for me, one for you, that'd be okay?
Oh yeah, as long as she's black and good looking.
I can make some calls.
There you go.
So what do you think about President Biden?
God, he'll go down as one of the worst presidents ever. He's already unsecured the border, so y'all better start securing your kids. I mean,
Do you think we're gonna have back-to-back worst presidents ever?
Your kids are. Do what?
Do you think we're gonna have back-to-back worst presidents ever in America?
Well, I don't know how you can figure that. We just had the greatest ever, so
Oh,
go from the
oh.
greatest to the worst.
Oh, okay.
I mean, what kind of a president unsecures the border so that your kids could be abducted and taken out of the country?
Do we know that the border's unsecured? Like what has he done?
Well, let me see. While Trump was in office, and I did a video on this, a live video where I showed the FBI stats on human trafficking and mainly child abduction. And I looked up the stats. The number one abducted children in America are actually Mexican or Hispanic children. Number 2 are black children. Number 3 are mixed or islander children. Number 4 is white children. And the thing about it is, though, since Trump has been president, during his 3rd year, he had secured the border and brought human trafficking down 96.8%. The FBI, quietly, by the way, because I was never suspended on YouTube, had that video removed. The next day, I went to look for the video, and it was gone. And so I did another live stream doing it again, and that one disappeared the next day. So I had to go to Homeland Security stats to do a video on it so I could show everybody the proof. And so, yeah, I would say that's a good president when you know, you're lowering that kind of crime in America. Because a lot of people don't know, but 90% of all abducted children end up in Mexico, and 90% of them end up in the Middle East.
Okay.
I'm going to look up the abduction rates here in the last 10 years.
I got videos on it. I've done live videos where I turn my screen around and I put all the links in front of all those videos for you. So it's not a problem. Just go hit up one of my 4 channels, look up those videos, and get an education.
On average,
It
fewer
takes a lot
than
of looking.
350 people under the age of 21 have been abducted by strangers in the United States per year since 2010, the FBI says.
How many? How many?
350 people or under.
So
on
not
average.
very many. Like, it's horrible that it
way
happened
wrong.
to all
For
of
under
them.
the age of 21.
Where'd you pull that out of the flapjacks.com?
This is from Reuters. It says.
Yeah, okay. Hey, I'm going to trust them.
It says
Yeah,
on
okay.
average, fewer than 350 people under the age of 21
Go
have
to
been
Homeland
abducted by
Security and
strangers.
look up the stats. Don't bring some flaky do website to me, man. I don't
Well,
go
this
by
is-
that. I
this
go by
is-
real hardcore
This
facts.
is from the FBI. This is what the FBI says. From
Yeah, okay, if you're
2012
on
through
the FBI
2017,
website, yeah, but
the most
I'm
recent
not
data
buying those 'cause
available.
when I looked it up, it's way different.
It's still a lot of people for it to happen to, but it's not like you're making it sound like it's like a constant thing. Like,
well, right now.
Okay, so
possibly,
how
but
many
like
people then?
Prior to Donald Trump,
So
I mean,
that's-
you're talking there were a lot more people being abducted.
that's
in America every
350
year.
people in a decade, right? 350
No.
in a decade? Is that what it said, Billy?
350 per year on average.
Oh, per year on average. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, on average it makes sense because under Trump it'd be down around 100, and under the previous president,
Trump
Obama, is probably up around 10,000 per year.
Oh, Wang is here, and we have entered
The hardcore fact zone. What's up, Wang? How you doing, brother?
Hey.
We're looking up the child abduction statistics for 2019.
Comparing to Obama years, it's a big difference. Trump to Obama. And now you're going to see the numbers skyrocket again, mainly for children.
I'm trying to find these numbers for strangers.
How in the hell did Antifa get nominated for a Nobel Peace Prize? That's what I want to know.
I don't believe that's the case.
I do think they're getting a Tony Award nomination, though, for the Antifa
Oh, yeah, they got to give them an
musical.
award for some for being the biggest democratic organization to cause problems the world has ever seen.
Who's the president of their organization?
There's 3 females that run it, and they're paid by Act Blue.
What are their
when you
names?
donate to Black Lives Matter website, it takes you to Act Blue. Act Blue donates.
So
to all 3
you're
of
saying
their
Black Lives
nonprofits
Matter
$10
and
million
Antifa
per year.
You're saying Black Lives
So they
Matter and Antifa
basically
are the
get
same.
paid $10 million per year to run Black Lives Matter and do what they're told. And Act Blue donates all the rest of that money to nothing but top Democrats. And the top 10 Democrats are all white, by the way, none of them black. And Act Blue, ultimately, when you trace it down to who started it, who runs it, who pays them the money, who basically owns it, it takes you all the way back up to the California bank that owns MasterCard.
Are they gay guys
Because
from
you got to go through all
California?
those nonprofits.
Are they gay guys from
You
California?
got to follow them.
You got to follow
Huh?
the money. I'm looking
you
for
gotta
all
follow the
these
money.
statistics.
Nobody, I get people telling me all the time that Trumpster Bob is wrong about Raising Cane's and that it's not owned by Muslims.
Let me tell you how to find that. Look up the owner, the guy that started it up, who's still the owner, but look up his personal email address. See, he changed his name to a Mexican name when he moved to California.
I don't think he has a
The
Mexican
reality
name.
is he never changed his name on his personal email account. That's how I found that out. And the reason he's never changed it is because when he emails them, they need to know who the hell they're talking to. You know what I'm saying? So he just kept a Muhammad name.
Hold on, his name is which one? Because neither of these sound like Hispanic names.
You never-
either.
you never-
There's Todd Graves and Craig Silvey.
It's actually pronounced Todidi Graves.
Which one's the Muslim? Todd
You know,
Graves
right now I
or
don't remember the one guy who started it up. The one guy, and he's still the predominant owner.
Yeah,
of
that's
the
that's a Mexican name, man. It's Todidi Graves.
Oh,
Todidi Graves.
Thank you for correcting me there.
Yes. Classic. They do have. They do serve chicken in Kuwait.
I'm sure they do.
The United Arab Emirates. Ask Bob if he knows that Mexico has some of the first North American cities. Also, does he realize a lot of Mexicans had native blood? Do you realize that? Their native blood that
Well,
they
did you know
most
that-
of them.
that Mexicans were natives at one time, except for the ones who interbred with the Spanish.
The Spaniards.
Yeah. But there was no country known as Mexico at that point, so they weren't Mexican.
Right.
That was like New
Right. Not
Spain.
until they kill off all of the Indians down there and in Texas.
Yeah, but that is true. Some of the oldest cities in North America are in Mexico, and in New Mexico, like Santa Fe is a really old city. It's like 400 years old.
Wang is drinking thought juice right now, playing Raid
And-
Shadow
and to
Legends.
To that one subscriber of yours who commented that I sounded sober. Yeah, I am sober tonight. I only had a couple of beers.
We watched a video of you where you were so fucking wasted you like fell over and hit your head. Have you ever
Oh
seen?
yeah, that video's still up. I left it up because it's so damn funny, man. I was so
Yeah.
wasted. I couldn't even stand up, man.
We've all
And
been there.
I actually stood up a second time and fell down a second time.
Damn.
Yeah. And then
How's-
I started to get up, and then I fell backwards, and I finally was able to hold the door and get up and go use the restroom.
how's the internet there, Bob? Is the internet at the new mansion, is it solid? Do you have any disconnection issues?
No, it's a lot better. I don't have any problem with my live streaming or anything.
Good.
No,
When I saw
cutouts or anything.
When I saw you on Elisa Jordana's show a while back, I think it was before the move, you kept cutting out.
Yeah, there's a lot of lag.
Yeah, it's not doing that anymore. No, much better internet here.
That's good.
And I will be on her show tomorrow at 1 p.m., and it's going to be great. I'm going to interview her, by the way. She does not know half of the questions I'm asking her.
Are you going to talk about when you saw Howard Stern having gay sex with a man?
No, I never seen that.
Oh, what? No, Bob. When that first show that we had Elise on, when you met her for the first time, you told her that you saw Howard Stern having sex with some...
He was blowing.
Yeah, yes.
What's the guy...
Oh, no, wait. On his show, he had a guy go down on him one time. I thought that was pretty disgusting.
Oh.
I don't think that
He was comparing
But
BJ's
no, your
from a
story
woman
was
to a
very
man,
different.
so-
Your story was very different
I
before.
forgot about that. But no, I've never actually, like, in person seen anything like that.
Wow, the story has changed.
I do know that him and Roger Staubach had something going because when he went bankrupt, Roger Staubach owns a building there in Fort Worth, Texas, and that's where he made his comeback because Roger Staubach rented out a studio for him for $1. I think it was $1 a month, and then Roger Staubach gave him $10 million to start up again.
Yeah, you said you walked in on Howard Stern blowing that person, so... Is this your official retraction of that statement?
No, I'm going to say I've never seen any of them have sex in person, but I'll say this. I might have been joking about it. But, yeah, anybody probably could have walked in that building and saw the action. I mean, he must be really good at what he does in order to get some rich guy to just hand him $10 million.
He takes the butthole challenge.
Whoa.
Well, he failed that. I bet he would fail worse than anybody who's ever refused to take it.
Bob. Are you familiar with the Mandela effect?
Except for Jeremy Harrell. Now, Jeremy Harrell, do you know what his third felony was going into prison?
What was that?
Okay, he had 2 drug charges that got him 6 years in prison, right? So going into prison, he wanted to be the big man in prison. And he caught a third charge that gave him an additional 4 years, and that was that he was trying to smuggle 1.5 pounds of compressed pot and plastic prosthetic up his anus, and he got caught.
It was 1.5 pounds of pot?
Yeah, you know how much that is? That's equal to 6 of those Keystones that I drank.
Yeah, that's a lot.
That's a lot.
Could you
And how
slide
he
6
said he blew it
Keystones up inside you if you wanted to stay liquored up for a day in the hokey?
Dude, I couldn't get one up there without having to go see the freaking doctor.
Yeah.
He's immune to viruses, but not anal punishment.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll explain that to you. Whenever I come down with my blood clots, they ran a bunch of tests on me, and I was like, the only way I could pay for the medical, because it was millions, it was like $10 million to save my life, real talk. The state and federal government said they would pay for it, but I had to be like an experimental guinea pig or whatever. Not like you think, but I mean, like they ran the most expensive scans on me. They did the gene mapping on me, and like several times, each one of them. And that stuff costs a lot of money, not to mention my treatments and stuff. And they saved my life using an experimental treatment out of Europe, and I was the first success.
Was adrenochrome involved?
In the midst of all of that, was they found out that I had one of 2 genes that 1/3 to 40% of the entire world has. That's why so many people have not caught coronavirus. They don't even know they have the virus.
Did they use aborted stem cells on you?
Oh, that'd be cool, wouldn't it? No, but I only have one of the genes, but that gene causes my pores to shrink. So a virus cannot fit from my outer veins into my deeper blood veins. They can't go through the pores, so I piss out any virus in 3 days. And someday, everybody, your offspring, will have at least one, if not both, of these genes, and there will be no reason for aspirin or any of that.
You don't use aspirin?
No, I don't. I never get sick. What would I need aspirin for?
You don't get pain?
I never get sick. I used to get sinus migraines, but I took B-pollen for like about 3.5, 4 years, something like that, and it did away with all of my allergies. just bee pollen, 1,000 milligrams. You buy at GNC or one of those kind of stores.
Isn't GNC
Yeah,
run by
I
like
was
the
taking like
gays
8 of
in,
those, 4 to
in
8 of those
California?
every single day. Huh?
Isn't GNC like the California gays selling stem cells to people in jars? Isn't that what GNC
No, I'm
is?
talking about the vitamin store, man.
Yeah,
the
that's
vitamin
run by the
store.
California gays. They sell baby stem cells to you in the form of vitamin C.
Oh, well, I don't care what they do over there. That's California, man.
Okay.
It's like a foreign communist nation, man.
Okay, yeah. Bob.
Heil Hitler.
What the hell did you say?
I said Heil Hitler. We're living in under fucking what's his name?
So you're saying
Hitler
Gavin
just got
Newsom is
elected to
Hitler?
office. That's our president, President Hitler.
Oh, no, he's talking
Biden
about
is
Biden
Hitler?
now. Yeah.
Yeah, Biden is Hitler, and California is 100% communist.
Okay,
It
so
is
Because they
not
got more laws against the
100%
people than
communist. Oh
any
my God.
of your top
How many
three communist
highways do they
countries
have
on
in
planet Earth.
California, Bob? How many highways?
How many what?
One time we talked to you and you said California only had one highway in the whole state.
Well, predominantly. I mean, I'm sure they got
No.
offshoots of that highway, but yeah, they got
No!
like
It's
one
like a
that
whole
goes north
system.
and south. Then they got one that goes from that highway back east,
Well, I
and then down
mean,
south. They got another one. Goes
You're
back east.
describing
Big deal.
every
I don't
highway
count those.
system then. Yeah, there's main ones and then there's
They got
smaller
one
ones.
main highway.
No,
in
they
California.
We
No.
we
No,
do
they
share
don't.
we do share a highway with California and Oregon, and it goes from Canada all the way down to Mexico. That's
There's
I-5.
multiple highways in
Canada down to
California.
Mexico.
There's multiple highways in Los Angeles alone. That's something
Yeah.
that's well known about Los Angeles is that the highways are horribly congested and it's hard to drive around the city.
Well, I can tell you this much: California is the only state in America that officially has 5 seasons.
What's the 5th season? Fire season?
It sees dead
Exactly.
people. That's the
ding,
fifth
ding,
one.
ding, ding! You win the Nobel Prize.
Do I
Fire
get-
season.
do I get to
And
share it
under
with
Joe
Antifa?
Biden, our national tax dollars is going to go to California every time
We
they
get-
decide to have a fire.
We have a fire season where we live too. There's
Yeah,
fire-
we're gonna get some of that tax money up here in Washington.
We get fires here too.
Biden's gonna ship us a
Not
whole
like
big stack of
California does.
cash.
Yes, we do. We had some of the
No.
worst
No,
air
no, no.
quality. We had the worst air quality in the world for about 3 or 4 days this past summer. We get giant. We don't have as much land as California, but we have forests that dry out and
Well, what?
catch on
What?
fire.
Last 2 years, California's averaged 3 major fires.
Yes, we have. We had a bunch of fires. And we get the fires from Oregon too, because like this whole area just gets fires. In the,
Oh yeah, up there where they mash up. Yeah, I would imagine. Yeah.
well, yeah. I mean, it's the entire West Coast. It gets really dry in the summer, and then fires just happen everywhere. Happens up in Canada too, like north of Washington, up in British Columbia. They get it too. They get the
Right.
wildfires. So sometimes if they get the
Tony
fire,
Monroe says California has 4 highways. Okay, there you go. 4 highways.
like 4 interstates, but I don't
so
think that's
funny.
true. Actually, I'm pretty sure there's more.
Mm-mm-mm.
Yeah.
Man, I tell you what, you guys are doing okay. Look,
Thank you.
you should wait and see those questions I'm gonna ask when I'm interviewing Elisa Jordan.
All right.
Yeah, we might have to replay some of them on our show afterwards. Are they going to be impressive? Are we going to freak out when you ask them, or are they? what
Oh
do you think?
yes, very, very impressive. I promise you guys will be fully staring at the screen, either laughing your ass off, or like, oh my God, or waiting to see if she actually answers some of these questions.
Has she promised to be open and honest with you?
Yeah, and I can ask any question I want.
should
So I'm
ask
gonna
her
let your
about-
imagination wander.
You should ask her about Benji. Do you know about Benji?
Yeah, she hadn't been with him for 10 years though, so I kind of scooted him to the side.
Yeah, I don't think that's.
I
I
seen
don't
a
think that's
video where
wrong.
Benji was skiing with a guy on both sides of him. Yeah.
Oh, he was skiing with guys on both sides of him. He was using their
Yeah, I
penises
mean, hard going at
as
it, baby.
poles. He was giving the guys
I
hand
got a link
stuff.
to it somewhere on my PC.
I just
Oh, yeah, he
saw
was-
something that she had retweeted about Benji getting fired by his therapist. Like he had a psychologist and he got
Let go?
fired. Yeah, he got let go.
Wrecked.
Yeah.
No, how do you do that, right?
Yeah. She was like, "You're too crazy for me."
Look, I know Outlaw Morgan when he first, and I did a live stream on this. This really ticks him off, I think sometimes, but because he don't want people to know, but it's out there now. But when Outlaw Morgan, when he first got out of his 10-year prison stint for selling drugs, he the first thing he did, like 5 days later, he pops up on record as seeing a transvestite psychologist. Real talk.
Yeah.
He didn't get fired. I mean, he turned out okay. He got back with his Muslim wife, and they started hauling drugs into America, and there you go.
Oh,
Sold
Bob,
him at the Moore rally. Got away with it for 2 years.
what do you predict for the next 4 years? What do you predict here in America? Like when Trump started, did you think that
Crime
we'd
rate's
have
going to go up. Drugs are going to be more plentiful than ever before.
Drugs
And
are
I don't see
great,
what the
though.
big deal is.
Drugs are
Look,
good.
yeah, well, some of them. But look,
No.
so like the way that Trump was building the wall, all you had to do is walk up and pass the money and the drugs. What's the big deal?
Yeah,
The
Trump's
wall's
wall
meant for all
was
the
a
other crimes
fence,
for
right?
the most part, to keep that out.
Yeah, it's a fence.
Huh?
The wall was just a fence, and Trump only
Yeah, it's
put
more like a
16 new miles of wall up.
Oh no, it was a lot more than that. A lot more than
No,
that.
he reinforced old wall. The
No,
new wall across the line was only
Here
16
in Texas
miles.
alone, he put up like over 300 miles of wall.
Did you see all 300 miles?
Yeah, I've been down there
Liar.
and seen it. Absolutely.
You did a little drive across the border?
Yep.
Yeah, because from every report in the lamestream media, the liberal lamestream
lamestream.
media, they said he only put up 16
I was
miles.
watching it while they were doing it too, and it's impressive. I
You
mean, they
watched
were
all
really getting
300
after it.
miles go up across Texas?
Yeah, hell, right here where I live alone, they had to clear out woods, like woods, like where y'all got woods. We got areas down here that's like nationally protected kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And they had to go in and clear out massive amounts of land before they could even install the wall, and they installed it all the way through there. And you're talking like 60 miles worth of wall just right there alone.
Wow. I had no idea. All the media outlets would have us believe only 16 new miles of wall were added all across the American border.
No. A lot more than that. And the thing is, there is good parts of the wall up where he wouldn't have to do anything. So it was a lot less miles than people thought that he was going to have to put up. What he was doing was they were clearing out the land first, and then they started putting the wall in. And then it's like, and then Biden got elected. If Biden hadn't got elected, we would have had a good wall up, and our country would be very secure right now.
Interesting. I had no idea. I think this is what's going to happen in the next 4 years. I predict peace and harmony across the world. I think in about 6 months, well, I'd say around 150 days from now, we're going to have the enlightenment. The aliens are real, and they've been working with our government for decades.
Trump's already admitted that we our Navy secured a vehicle not built on planet Earth.
He can confirm that?
Yeah. Don't you remember?
I don't remember that.
I do not remember this.
Yeah, it's part of his address to the nation, man. That several months ago, like 6 months ago or something like that. Yeah, our Navy actually, they didn't go so far as to call it a UFO. However, he did say, unlike last time, this time we're admitting it. I'm telling you. So, like Area 51 thing or whatever, unlike last time. Well, I don't know what he's talking about unless he's talking about that, right? Yeah.
Interesting.
Look this up, man.
Yeah, I don't know.
Y'all didn't hear about that.
We're missing out on so much information here.
So everyone that's watching right now, we're trying to meet our weekly goal. You can see up at the top, there's our goal right
come
there.
on. Donate to these guys.
Yeah.
Trumpster Bob approves.
Yeah, Trumpster Bob.
If you guys want to throw us a couple bucks here and we'll try and rally it out, that'd be awesome.
It's what, like 72? 72?
No, $61.02.
Oh, yeah, $61.02. Yes.
I'll tell you what my prediction is. For real. We're going to start buying coal from Russia. Russia's going to buy it from North Korea. America's going to claim we can't buy it for pennies on the dollar from North Korea because they're our sworn enemy, our arch enemy, even though they're not. I mean, like Japan is more of an enemy to America than North Korea by far because we nuked the hell out of that country. And look at all the sugar that 7-Eleven puts in their product. They're trying to kill Americans with that much sugar, and they're being very successful at it. We do need laws against so much sugar in the products, like California. That's the one good law California did. And
I agree.
like,
There's
if you
way too
look
much
at
sugar.
all the candy from the Swiss are mad because we beat the hell out of Hitler and the Nazis. And
The Swiss
so
were not
they
in-
put
in-
just as much sugar in the candy.
The Swiss were not in league
Wait.
with the Nazis. The Swiss were like
Well, it seems like
neutral
it 'cause
during.
they're trying to poison the hell out of Americans.
Well, the
with
Swiss
all
were
that
neutral
sugar
during
sold
that
at
war.
7-Eleven. And Walmart, for that matter.
I've been to Switzerland before. It's a interesting. It's one of the only countries in that part of Europe that's not in the European Union. They're like a big hole in the middle of the EU.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Chet Lemon says Bob sucks dicks in hell. That's not true, is it, Bob?
Every citizen of Switzerland has to
No.
join the military too. Yeah, they have like a military requirement there.
Yeah, there's been other countries that have been like that in the past. Same thing in Israel.
I like Bob's thought process here, though. These nations are trying to kill us with sugar.
It is true. I mean, when you're talking 11 times the amount of sugar in one product versus another, or even 8. Like, for example, if you go to 7-Eleven and you get the 7-Eleven coconut water, it's got 8 times the amount of sugar as the BAI brand, BAI.
Yeah.
And that they sell up front, 8 times the amount of sugar. And the BAI brand actually tastes better.
Looks like we have a question for Bob here.
Dragon of the West is asking, ask Bob if the
All
Great
right.
Wall could stop the Mongols of Genghis Khan from invading China. How's a metal fence going to stop immigrants?
That's a
Also,
pretty dumb question. It sounds like somebody didn't actually read up on their history, because the wall actually stopped at a certain point, and that Chinese king, and they called him at the time dictator, actually became complacent, and he didn't have his military up like he was advised and should have. He actually dwindled, defunded the military like they want to do in America. And so Genghis Khan, when he went through building up his army, conquering, and, hey, bring your young men over here. They're in my army now. And when he got there, he had such a massive army, he just walked right around the wall with no resistance. And he took over China. And your leading family of China right now are actually the descendants of Genghis Khan and his people.
Damn.
they took over the whole time. Damn.
Yeah, they've been in charge the whole time. But the only difference
Well, so
is
why did
call
they
China
turn
China and
communist?
Mongol.
Why did they decide to turn communist ultimately?
They didn't. After World War II, all the good people that helped fight against Japan, what happened, the one bad family just sat back and laughed at everybody, because as soon as the war was over, they just went around executing and killing everybody, and they took over China. Let them fools go out and fight the war. When it's done, we're going to own this country, and that's what happened.
Yeah, what happened, like China had a democratic government, and then it was the communist government took over, and actually the government of Taiwan currently was the original government of China before China became a communist nation.
Well, yeah, and actually the original ruling party of ancient times of China are actually the Japanese today. And that's why they were invading China, because they wanted it back.
And they're going to get it back with sugar?
Well, I guess if you poison enough people with that too much sugar and give everybody diabetes and kill them off young.
They're getting me. I'm losing the battle. I'm losing the battle to the sugar.
Maybe enough sugar in everybody's tank will just turn everybody in that country gay, and they won't have kids, and then you can invade them whenever their numbers dwindle.
You think that's why I'm such a sweet boy? Because Japan's throwing sugar in all my stuff?
Yeah, a lot of sugar up your tank. I mean,
Bob, are you a QAnon follower?
No, I don't believe it. Am I what?
You believe in QAnon?
No, I've never ever. The only thing I know that I honestly can say about QAnon is that whenever the Trump train, whenever the Trump plane took off that one time, and it was headed for one location, and then QAnon tweeted Trump plane not landing in wherever the hell it was going, And sure enough, then the next day we find out that Trump had diverted the flight and went to another country for whatever reason. And that was the only time QAnon proved to everybody that it was somebody in the Secret Service. And coincidentally, the woman that was arrested for supposedly saving a possible assassination against Donald Trump by stopping this guy, who ended up in jail until the FBI confirmed, Homeland Security confirmed that she actually worked for them, for the president, that she was doing her job, and then they released her. That woman was supposedly QAnon, because while she was in jail, QAnon never made a post. But supposedly she left the group, and the group continued on it by itself or whatever. So, yeah, take that for what you want.
So what do you think about the lady, the blonde woman from Georgia that's the congresswoman? You like her? You know who?
What's her name? I don't even know what you're talking about.
I remember her name. I'm going to go Pete.
All right. I can't remember her name right now. Someone will say it in our chat eventually here. I can't remember.
Congresswoman?
Yeah.
Is she the gun owner that owned the gun store? Major Ray Taylor Greene? Yeah. That's
yeah, that's her.
Yeah, I like her. Yeah.
You like her?
I like her. Yeah, that was a good vote-in right there.
Yeah, they're probably going to try to get rid of her soon.
Nah, she's doing really good. The only people who want to get rid of the people like her are the freaking communists trying to take over our country.
Yeah, like Nancy Pelosi, right?
Oh, yeah, definitely idiot there, man. I mean, how does a woman who couldn't even pass a 5th grade test have the position she has? The woman's an idiot.
She couldn't pass a 5th grade test?
No, I guarantee you. I'd run circles around her and all your top 10 Democrats over there.
Let me see
Let's
here.
take a test. Trumpster Bob versus them idiots.
Let's see. Nancy Pelosi. I'm looking this up right now. I'm looking up her educational qualifications. Let me see. Did she only finish the 4th grade?
It says on there, she either sucked a lot of something to get her grades and licked a lot of something else, or her rich family paid for her to get the grades, buttering up the teachers. There's no way that woman could end up that damn dumb and stupid and become a China chain girl or whatever during the Vietnam War and then end up this damn stupid, man. There's just no way. She's too stupid, I'm telling you.
She's
Name one damn thing she's done that was for the American people.
She actually doesn't have that. She has a bachelor's degree. She doesn't have like a master's degree or anything. But it's a bachelor's degree. Looks like she went to a Catholic.
Husband's a banker.
She went to a Catholic school. What do you think about that?
Her family owns 2 NFL football teams, which is why the NFLs became so anti-American.
Why? How did it become anti-American?
Well, let me see. They went and got political.
How?
And football's not political.
How'd they do it?
Well, me, I don't care about same-sex marriage. Who cares about that, right? But they do support that, and I don't. That was the first sign right there, like, hello. But when they start supporting pedophiles,
how they support that?
Right there. And when
how did they support
whenever
that?
Whenever you get a player who's been arrested and charged with sex with an underage child, but the team supports the player, you got a problem right there. And whenever the NFL starts rubbing shoulders with the Muslims,
I don't know what you're
who believes
referring to.
in it's trying to push Sharia law, you got another problem right there.
So I saw you were an XFL fan though, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, XFL, because they ain't got nothing to do with all this damn politics.
I actually got to go to one of the last XFL games because we had a team here in Seattle, and I got to go to one game.
That farm bought them out from Vince McMahon, and they're everything they've touched has been very successful. So you're going to see the XFL starting up again.
Well, now it's owned by Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
No, he's a owner. He's part of the firm.
Him and his ex-wife own it together. They are the primary
Unless they
owners.
bought it out from that firm, I can't see that.
They did buy it out, right?
Yeah, they're in charge.
Wow,
of
they
it.
must have spent a lot of money because that one business firm bought it out for Vince McMahon. So that means that Dwayne Johnson and his wife bought it out from them. He must have paid a lot of money.
I don't know. I thought he got it for pretty cheap. Maybe we're wrong. It says the owners are Alpha Aquico LLC, Redbird Capital, Dwayne Johnson, Danny Garcia.
Yeah.
So is Alpha Aquico LLC a co-owner?
They must be.
Yeah, that's probably the firm that originally bought it from Vince McMahon. And like I say, Dwayne Johnson's wife, to my knowledge, they did buy into it, but I don't know how that worked. I didn't look into all the details, so I can't say.
Yeah.
Yeah. I often wonder if Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, he actually a little bit bisexual, don't he? You think he's bisexual?
He might be.
I think
yeah.
he does steroids for sure.
I think he might be. When you look at The Rock, he's like his ex-wife, baby mama, is his manager, and they still work together to this day. And I think that to keep a relationship like that going, there has to be some sort of like understanding when it comes to like that. That's your ex. Like you're watching them every damn day out there with other people. Maybe she's like knows like, hey, I don't have to worry about him because I know he couldn't love me because he was into dudes. There's no bitterness there. Maybe she just likes the money.
Yeah.
But it's like he could go with anybody to be his manager, business partner. Tyler Severs looks at this goal. Sweet boys. Thank you, Tyler. We're so close. I do have a thought that The Rock might be like into dudes too. But The Rock has a beautiful wife right now, right?
I had to get dip snare. Hold on a second.
All right, you go get your dip chaw.
No, I got it.
You got it? You ready to
packing it in
go?
right now.
Packing some chaw?
Yeah. So, I'll tell you what I think. I think they should have allowed him to play the Hulk. I thought it was a shame he got all built up like that and he wanted to play the Hulk and they wouldn't let him do it. I thought that was ridiculous. They need to start a TV series and bring him in as the Hulk. I think he could do it. I don't know. Maybe it's past his time on that. I don't know. But he really should have been the Hulk. And, yeah, he's got a beautiful family. He's got a crap load of money. He's made great investments.
Yeah.
The only thing I didn't like about him is he allowed his video, and he did a video, and allowed these people to use his video that were running a scam, the very first Build the Wall. And that was owned by a felon who is from Australia who got an American jail guard here to work for him doing that. I'm the guy that called in on him.
You were the
You can't be a
whistleblower?
jail guard to do that because you can't be doing a political activity, and he had to choose, so he quit. He quit being a guard. But him being a guard is how you got all these damn felons supporting all of them, Jeremy Harrell, and Outlaw Morgan, and a lot of those other ones. And so that's how that all come about. A lot of people don't realize that. It was that jail guard that was hiring all of those people.
Interesting.
So, Bob,
your mic's off.
Bob, I noticed.
Before I shut him down.
Bob, I noticed you follow a lot of wrestlers on Twitter, so you're a big wrestling fan, huh?
Do I?
Yeah. I know for sure you follow Stone Cold, so you must be a Stone Cold fan, for one thing.
Oh, well, wow. I can't believe anybody actually looked me up on Twitter. I never use Twitter. I just use it to go and see what people are saying, and I just follow rich people.
Well,
or I want to see, like, famous people, what are they investing in? Is their life going up or down?
Yeah. So, did you invest in GameStop?
No, I'm glad I didn't. But I wish I had been invested in with the Robin Hood group, because them boys made off like Robin Hood, baby. Bunch of thieves in the night, baby. Hats off to those guys.
Robin Hood, I've made nothing but profit from Robin Hood because I just got free stock from it. People just gave me, like, I just got stock for free from them.
Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't even know about it. I'll tell you what, though, I'm going to look at investing in the Robin Hood.
I don't know if they're publicly traded.
No, I don't either.
Yeah. I mean, using their platform, invest in them in a way, I guess.
Yeah, if you wanted to invest, the best way to invest right now is to use our Robinhood link in the description below. You'll get a free stock. We'll get a free stock.
It's true, though. But they might stop you from buying more of a certain stock if they don't want their hedge fund overlords to, lose out.
Yeah. I find it interesting, though. People like Hank Johnson, Democrat, David Scott, Democrat, black guys. You don't even find them on the list from Act Blue donating money to Democrats to run for office. There's only like maybe 3 black people they've ever given money, and it's very little money. All the top money that they give money to is all the white people.
How do you feel about George Soros? You like him?
Oh, God, are you serious? That guy, I don't know how he lived this long. I can't believe somebody ain't assassinated him yet. But you got to remember, he was brought up by Hitler.
Oh, yeah?
I believe he's Jewish.
Yeah, he was born in Israel, right?
I think so.
Yeah, but Hitler liked him when he was young. He kept him out of the war, and
well, there wouldn't
his parents allowed Hitler to raise him for protection, so that way Hitler wouldn't go kill his Jewish parents.
Hitler raised George Soros?
Actually, he's Hungarian. He's Hungarian.
Oh, he's Hungarian?
Yeah.
He's Hungarian, yeah. Well,
Never
his family was Jewish, though.
Yeah, he's
Romanian
Jewish.
Jews.
Yeah, there's Jews
Yeah.
from Hungary. Yeah.
Yeah.
His last
But
name
he
is
don't believe in
Schwartz.
God. He
maybe
believes
him and
that-
Elisa are related, right? Because his
Yeah,
last
I doubt
name is
that. That's possible, but doubtful.
his real
I mean, let's face
his
it,
birth
man.
last
His
Soros
family
is not his
ugly.
real last
Wait,
name.
No, but his family's ugly. His sons are ugly. He's a
I don't
dog.
care if he's
butt
ugly.
He looks like my butt.
I don't
in
care
his
if
face.
someone's
He's
ugly. That
And
doesn't mean
Alicia
that.
George is beautiful. I mean, there's no.
Well, he's
compar- I
90
don't
years
believe
old
they're
for
related.
one thing.
Yeah, but look at his sons. They're just as butt ugly, man.
Who cares?
Georgie Schwartz, George Soros, born August 12th, 1930.
Beauty and the Beast.
So he was like a
Beauty and the
little
Beast. I
baby
wonder-
boy.
That would be a good question. Would she ever shack up with George Soros as her sugar daddy?
You think she's
I should
familiar
ask
with
that
George
question.
Soros?
Oh, of course. Who isn't?
I don't know.
That's a good question. Should I ask her that question?
So after George Soros dies, you think Bill Gates will be the next left-wing billionaire that the right decides to make their boogeyman?
Maybe you should give her a list of old men and see which one she'd choose to be her sugar daddy.
Oh, that's a good one.
That might be a little
maybe.
more
Yeah.
interesting. And she'll be more likely
Yeah.
to answer honestly if she has a series of answers to answer from.
Was Bill
That's
Gates
a
raised by
good one. I
Hitler?
didn't think of that angle. Huh?
Was Bill Gates raised by Hitler?
No.
Oh, okay.
The only one I know that Hitler raised as a child, he didn't even raise his own child. Like his wife was raising whatever child they had, but it was George Soros that was always riding around with him. The young boy that was always riding around with him.
That was
everywhere
George
he went.
Soros?
Yeah, it was George Soros.
Huh.
Damn.
Yeah, I can't find any of this online. They've scrubbed it everywhere.
Yeah, the liberals.
Oh, you'll find it.
The
If you
liberal
keep digging,
media.
You'll find it. I guarantee.
You know, Bill Gates is a convicted criminal. A convicted criminal. I can't believe it.
I wouldn't doubt it. I mean,
And
some of your
we're
criminals
all
are
running
very
Microsoft
smart.
Windows. He's probably sitting listening to us right now.
Oh, that'd
He
be
might be.
interesting. Hey, George, give me a call sometime.
No, not
could use a
George.
sponsor.
Bill Gates.
The Hitler family is alive and
Definitely
well.
call me. I could definitely use him as a sponsor.
It says here the Hitler family is alive and well, but they're determined to end the bloodline. The Hitler family has 5 remaining members of the bloodline.
They
If
changed their
have their
names,
way,
right?
it will end with them. Peter Rubal, Heiner
That'd be good.
Holzschegger, and Alexander Lewis and Brian Stewart Houston are all vastly different men. Peter was an engineer, Alexander a social worker. Lewis and Brian run a landscaping business, and Peter and Heiner live in Austria, while the Stewart Houston brothers live on Long Island, a few blocks away from each other. It would seem the 5 men have nothing in common, and apart from one thing, they really don't, but that one thing is a big one. They are the only remaining members of Adolf Hitler's bloodline.
All right, everyone.
Between Bill Gates and George Soros, which one do you think might have a chance of passing the Trumpster by butthole challenge?
Oh, Bill Gates.
Yeah, Bill Gates.
would have been my guess too.
George Soros got loose cheeks. 90-year-old loose cheeks, them flappers.
We are so close. What, we're like $35 less?
$34.02.
Yeah, man. I mean, throw us some fivers, guys.
Ben's offering his.
So, yeah, Antifa killed Scooby-Doo. There's actually a cartoon out there somewhere where
No
Antifa
way.
killed Scooby-Doo, and then they're getting a Nobel Prize for killing Scooby-Doo.
I don't believe this. Antifa Scooby-Doo. I'm looking it up.
Google it. Yeah, look it up. Google it. Yeah, they killed Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Doo turned evil because he became a Trump supporter.
It says here that Velma is Antifa. Velma from Scooby-Doo is Antifa.
Yeah.
She'd be the least likely, but okay.
You think Velma's the least likely to be Antifa?
A ship run down my
Hey,
life.
did y'all know that to this day, every single woman's march against Donald Trump was supported by Black Lives Matter?
Every single woman's march against Donald Trump
Was organized, financially supported by Black Lives Matter, no matter what country it was in. You cannot find a single one that was not supported by Black Lives Matter.
How much does it
You didn't know
cost?
that, did you?
How much does it cost to run a woman's march?
That I have no idea, but all you got to do, really, I mean, if you got the money, is find you a couple of people to lead it, like somebody in every given area, right, to start up these groups and keep them going, and then of course you got to pay them. But after that, I mean, other people, you could pay them a little chump change under them, like the little lieutenants, but they don't pay anybody else. And what they do is they go to these woman rights groups or whatever, and they promote these people, or these gay LGBT women's rights groups or whatever, and they promote these women out there, right? And then next thing you know, you got a big march going. They invite all their friends, and they go have a mad woman's march down a freaking street somewhere. Think they're doing something, but the reality, the only people actually getting paid are the people in charge of it.
You don't think that it's helping form the future of America?
I need to get G-Man
No.
on here to talk to Trumpster
It doesn't
Bob.
do any good. None of these rallies and marches have done any good in America. None of them. I mean, look at the Proud Boys. Sissy Boys. We'll call them that.
You don't like them very much?
Well, I mean, I don't hate I dislike them, but I can't say I hate them. I don't know all of them that well, but
yes,
when they brought that to America, you got to remember that was a European organization. It had nothing to do with America or Canada. When they brought them to Canada, they were a European group.
We just got some Soros and BLM money. They actually fund us. We live in Seattle. We actually orchestrated the entire autonomous zone there. We were the masterminds behind that.
Yeah, I don't doubt it for a minute.
Yeah.
I don't doubt it for a minute.
Yep.
But yeah, it's all fake. It has nothing to do, and none of that ever changed anything in America. Not a single thing. Didn't do any good for anybody. I'll tell you what does come out of it though is the dumbasses that show up to those events. They either get hurt, they hurt somebody else, or they get a felony on their record.
Billy the Fridge
And
here
the
is
majority
running
of all
for
the
mayor.
Proud Boys that have ever been arrested.
Will you
been
give your official endorsement for Billy the Fridge for mayor of Seattle?
Is he a Republican?
No. I'm running
Then hell
independent.
no.
I'm running independent.
Oh, you're the one running, and you're running independent. Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
So would you support the continuation of the building of the wall?
In Seattle?
No, down here on the southern border.
Well, I'm running for mayor of Seattle, so yeah, I'd build the wall all the way up to Seattle. Here's
Mayor
what I'll
of
do.
Seattle, just Seattle.
I will help build the
what's
wall
main
as long
thing
as
you want to accomplish as mayor of Seattle.
I want to legalize prostitution. I want to decriminalize drugs. I want to give incentives for businesses to work with the community.
No, we can't have the hard drugs affecting our community like
Why
that.
not?
We got to keep those
No,
out.
that's the thing. We have to legalize
ruins
them.
lives.
We have to decriminalize
ruins
them
lives.
so we can offer better options to people than incarceration and give them actual treatment. We don't want people having
I'm not for none
to
of that.
worry about
That's wacky,
going
dude.
to
You're never
jail.
gonna make it.
You
You're
are you
never gonna-
sure?
You got to run as a Democrat.
They just legalized
Or
it in
liberal.
Oregon. Or not legalized it, but
Only
decriminalized all drugs in Oregon.
Oh, all drugs? Well, it's still criminalized federally, so that's not
Yeah, but the
entirely true.
feds aren't going to go in there
Then
and
I'm
do
gonna
anything.
Yeah,
run
they are.
as
They do all the time.
No, they
just
don't.
did here.
as mayor.
Yeah, they do.
I'm gonna tell the feds to stand down.
You should read more of your local news.
Well, hold on. They do it there because it's illegal by your state too. It doesn't happen.
No, because it's a federal agency.
Okay,
not
well, it's
care about
federally
state
illegal to
law.
have weed here, but we still have stores selling it all over the entire state. So why don't they bust it?
Because they decriminalized marijuana, but not the rest of the drugs.
Okay, well, in Oregon, they decriminalized all of the drugs there.
Well, you'll probably be reading about, federal DEA.
Then why
busts in
aren't
Oregon.
the
I just
weed shops
recorded a
getting
bonus show.
raided?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for drunk ordering the bonus show,
Yes.
Chet. Cheers.
Nah,
We made it.
I'm against hard drugs. There's no way around that.
Well, here's the thing: are they going to disappear because they're made illegal? How do we get rid of hard drugs?
Well, first of all, you make marijuana legal. You build the damn wall. It keeps the majority of it out. Right then and there. And then you go up north and you build a wall between us and Canada.
A wall
It's pretty
isn't
simple. You're not
really
gonna keep
that
out the
good.
small amounts,
Do you
but
realize
you-
how many
you keep out
tunnels
the
there
big
are?
amount.
Do you realize how many tunnels
Yeah, the
there
tunnels. There's
Oh,
boats.
do you
there's
not realize
planes.
that under Trump we have a tunneling detecting wall set up? Like, not only does the wall have them on the wall,
There's hardly any
the
wall.
scanners that scan into the ground for any vibrations, people digging tunnels.
That's not happening.
But also they got this truck that actually patrols. Like here in Texas, they got one, and actually they got a few of them here in Texas. But it patrols the border down the road, looking for tunnels underground, and that thing detects up to like several miles underground.
Several miles.
That's how they find these tunnels here.
But then they just fly over, or they have the military bring the drugs in. Our military brings the drugs in.
And sometimes those guys get caught too.
No, sometimes those
We've
guys
seen
are
that,
being
2 years
directed
ago
by
in
the CIA
California,
to let it come
3
through.
Separate times they caught military personnel trying to do that. No, it was 2 times. The third time they were trying to smuggle a human being into America.
That's pretty sweet. Trumpster Bob, what do you think? Should we all prep for doomsday? Is the world going to end?
Nah.
Okay,
the Democrats don't want a war like that, but I can tell you, man, there's going to be a lot of problems under this. Yeah, all of your prices are going up. Have you not noticed gasoline's already gone up?
I
Everything's
mean,
gonna
gas
go
is
up.
already
Everything's
expensive
gonna go
here.
up under the Democrats.
They're trying to
price
round
of
the tax on
everything.
gasoline here up to $1. Raise it by 20 cents. And you know why I'm fine with that?
Yeah.
Because it's gonna make our state better.
Yeah.
It's gonna improve the quality of living.
Yeah, here in King
It's
County,
not gonna happen. It's
here
not
in
gonna
King
happen.
County,
I'll
Washington,
tell you,
they charge
I'll tell you,
like
have you ever thought about this? Do away with all of the laws in California, except for your basic 10 Commandments.
And the
laws,
sugar.
and then start over from there. Because I got to tell you, property taxes are ridiculous.
They're terrible.
They need to go ahead and
basic
bring them down to 0 and just start over again. And, make it for the people, man. Because right now, California, nobody wants to live in California. If you move to California, you're moving there to go homeless.
Well, right now, California is shut down a lot. That's the main reason why people are leaving it. Because
We're open here. I mean, you just got to have if you go to Applebee's,
right.
for example, you're you can be in pairs of 2, but in between the 2 and the 2, you got to have a 6-foot separation.
Well, yeah, sure. Well, things have been shut down here for a while, but they're going to try to open it again on Monday.
We're semi-open, I guess you could call it. All our restaurants are semi-open and everything. I mean,
Ours were
work
closed
is
for the.
slow, but it's going.
Ours have been closed for a while, but they're reopening on Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty crazy. I do feel sorry for all you people that can catch this COVID-19. It's just a fact that I can't.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for having that compassion towards us. Because I'm pretty
I
sure
wear
I
my
can catch
mask, but I only wear my mask when I have to, and because I can technically carry it for 3 days and pass it to somebody else.
Yeah, I think that's kind of you to wear your mask. I appreciate that.
Well, it's like if you don't, you get a big fat ticket down here.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think we get tickets up here.
Just everyone does it.
Yeah, we all just do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, in California, you get tickets for eating outside, right? Or
we don't live
walking
in
down the sidewalk.
California.
I actually bought a ticket to go eat at a big banquet with Gavin Newsom. So I paid that
Gavin
ticket.
Newsom, yeah.
Gavin Newsom. Gavin?
Yeah, that guy's, he's definitely related to what's-her-face. He's in all the mafia and all that. Yeah, he's a wacky dude.
You think he's related to Tony Soprano?
I don't know about that, but he's related to that one chick we were talking about earlier, the one that I call stupid as hell.
I don't remember her. I don't know. Do you think he's Nancy Pelosi's love child?
Yeah.
Damn.
That's exactly what he is.
Damn. I had no idea.
Yeah, that's who raised him, Nancy Pelosi. That's why he's dumb as hell.
So I think we're going to wrap up the show. Thanks for being on for a little while, Bob. We'll talk to you again soon.
No problem. I hope you met your quota.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you much, Bob. You have a good one.
Not a problem.
Good night.
Not a problem. Just peace out. Don't be gay, and God bless everybody.
I'm going to look out for your appearance tomorrow on Elisa Jordana's show.
Yeah, Kermit and Friends. Yeah.
Kermit and Friends.
Friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so
Bob is one of the friends.
Bob can just make up whatever bullshit he wants to win an argument. It's pretty weird.
Or he knows something lamestream media is hiding from us.
I knew where you were gonna go with the Mandela effect. Is he is he a interdimensional traveler? Did he cross in from a dimension where all the...
No, I saw someone in the chat ask him about it, and I was going to ask him, I was going to say, do you think the Mandela effect was designed by the liberals to gaslight people into questioning the truth? And he'd be like, yeah, no, actually it is.
Do you have Streamlabs to read?
Probably. Right. Will I? I don't know. But I have some. Dragon of the West says, I actually agree with legal sex work and drugs, Billy. Why is paying for sex illegal? Damn. It's true, though. I think it is illegal because prohibition, you make more money illegally than legally, right? That's how prohibition worked when they made alcohol prohibitive. Chet Lemon says, I just drunk ordered a bonus show. Yes, thank you. Ben's going to do a zap and a smoke and a zap. A smoke and a zap cake. It's funny because he loves weed. He really does. He's doing a puke now. Yep, he did a full-on actual nasty loogie. It looked like egg whites. Pretty bad. Not gonna lie. That was... I feel like I got the worst of that, having to watch that loogie come out. Ben obviously is suffering a bit, but me just seeing that was far worse.
Good night.
I still have to read these.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Scrotumus Maximus says, don't it, you bitches, and like the stream. Why am I stickies? Take a few of my sorrows. BLM, Bucks, comrades. Tyler Seven says, let's get this goal, sweet boys. Angela Death, that Big Ten asking about QAnon to Bob. Ask Bob if the Great Wall can stop the Mongols. We did. Bob sucks dicks in hell. We said all that. Fuck you, Bob. Oh, my God, Bob's on this. We have to do the hardcore facts zone. Let's go. Have a good night, guys.
In the beginning, there was nothing, and then there was the Drunken Peasants Podcast.
Drunken Peasants, Drunken Peasants, Drunken Peasants, Drunken Peasants. From the strangest corners of the internet, gonna get TP'd by Billy and Ben. You know where you can find them at. Get ready, cause they're gonna kick your... Drunken Peasants, Drunken Peasants, Drunken Peasants, Drunken Peasants.